From 6 News, this is Feel Good Friday.
So I used to play Monopoly and read all the programs and read over the old things to pass the time in hospital.
This was the first time that it delivered a shock and the patient responded immediately to that shock.
We broke pop-up tents, we're bent. It's something being out in the elements with it. Plus, if it's cold, it affects how your food's cooking.
Well, thank you for joining us on this Feel Good Friday. I'm Sherry Jones. Siobhan has the night off. Starting with some Halloween fun tonight, downtown is Lansing's Trick or Treat on the Square. And downtown businesses and others are providing a lot of candy, activities, and a whole lot more for your family. Our own David Young is there right now. So David, how's your trick or treating going? All right, we're going to check back with David in just a few minutes, but we're going to stay with Halloween right now. Take a look at this setup at an amusement park in the capital of Denmark. When darkness falls at the park, decorations light up with an eerie glow and come to life. More than 22,000 pumpkins are used for jack-o'-lanterns. And these aren't just Halloween decorations thrown on top of amusement rides. They're actually constructed a whole Danish village, which was then decked out for the Halloween holiday. Well, scientists want to give pig farmers a high-tech tool to help reveal how their animals are feeling. Researchers in Europe recorded thousands of swine sounds from different settings and developed an artificial intelligence algorithm to detect emotions. It showed short grunts typically indicate positive feelings, while long ones often signal discomfort. High-frequency sounds like screams or squeals usually mean the pig is stressed. Creators say the tool will eventually let farmers track their pigs' moods in real time through a smartphone app. The IA algorithm showed pigs that could roam and dig in outdoor, free-range, or organic farms produce fewer stress calls than conventionally raised pigs. Well, Taylor Swift's Eras Tour is in New Orleans this weekend, and one police horse in the city is apparently a Swiftie. Today, the department's mini horse, Patch, was wearing bracelets that are popular with fans of the mega pop star. Of course, as the police superintendent was putting the bracelets on, she did mention it would be pretty cool if Swift could come meet the horse. Well, this Saturday is the big game between the Spartans and Wolverines, and even the animals at Sea Life Michigan Aquarium in Auburn Hills are getting in on the fun. Divers jumped into a habitat to carve some pumpkins with the university logos. The turtles, the stingrays, and the sharks were pretty curious about what was happening, but mostly were happy for the extra snacks at their watery tailgate party. And another animal just went on an adventure. A stuffed cat named Bumpy Kitty was accidentally left behind by a little girl visiting Gettysburg National Military Park. The family didn't realize it until they got back home. So they put in a call to the park, and Park Ranger Joe went on a rescue mission. Using a family photo taken at the battlefield, they were able to narrow down where Bumpy Kitty might have been stranded. Eventually, Ranger Joe retrieved the plushie from an area called Devil's Den and reunited it with a very grateful child. Closer to home in Kent County, another kind of rescue mission took place last Friday. A potential tragedy was avoided thanks to some first responders who happened to be nearby and the fact that an AED was on hand. Kyle Mitchell has the details.
A tense moment on the South Christian tennis courts Friday afternoon after a 16-year-old competing from a school in Ann Arbor collapsed.
Having life-saving efforts immediately provided to him, followed by the AED, that was huge.
Deputy Eric Windsor with the Kent County Sheriff's Office was the first responder who administered the AED. A paramedic and an OBGYN doctor in the crowd gave chest compressions before they arrived.
This was the first time that it delivered a shock and the patient responded immediately to that shock. Other times you might get something on a heart monitor, but very little patient response to that shock. This time it was like something out of a movie.
The department is using its new AEDs that provide verbal instructions.
And then the AED immediately went into analyzing the patient. So it says stand clear, everybody stands clear. It analyzes, and our new AEDs detected that it was going to deliver a shock. So it said preparing the shock, and it immediately just went right into delivering the shock.
The school, who hosted the Division I state finals, was grateful for the fast response of the crowd and the first responders.
Spent my career working in schools, and these are the things that are the horrible realities that we have to think about and plan for.
Head of school Aaron Mecca says the district has 7 AEDs, and one of them got there just after the deputies arrived.
And so a medic who was right there on site from a different school, he's an assistant coach on a different school, was able to begin performing CPR within 30 seconds, really saved this young man's life. Hopping into action so quickly. They sent the notice up to school, which is what we were responding to, but also they had called 911, and we're about 300 yards down the road from Kent County Sheriff's substation, and so they were here within 4 minutes.
The athletic director was attending the Division III tournament with South Christian's tennis team in Metro Detroit and is grateful for the response.
When tragedy hits like that, it can be panic, it can be chaos, but if you practice it, if you drill it, it's something that you can save a life with, and that's what happened in this case.
That is great news. Well, back here in mid-Michigan, the MSU Dairy Store is offering a free ice cream for a year giveaway to celebrate the National Transfer Student Week. Now through Sunday, if you go to the Dairy Store and order a scoop of cookie dough ice cream or cookie dough shake, you'll be entered into this contest. The winners will be announced on Tuesday. Now, if you could get free ice cream for a year, Kendall, what would you choose?
You know, it took me a long time to come up with this answer. I think a pistachio ice cream.
Pistachio.
I don't think that I could get bored with that for a year.
No, I definitely could not be bored with Mackinac Island fudge.
Oh, that's another good one.
That's another good one. There's so many, really.
I know, you can't go wrong with ice cream.
I usually like the triple scoop. You know, then get a little praline pecan.
Ooh, you
know,
could just all the little flavors in there.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Not the Cricket Crunch.
No, do you remember when we had to try that? It wasn't too bad, actually.
Oh, really? It still haunts me in my dreams. Well, the good news is maybe it's a little too chilly tonight for some Cricket Crunch ice cream, but if you have a craving later on next week, temperatures will be more ideal.
That's right. I think we're talking 70s.
Yes, we are.
All right. Thanks, Kendall. Well,